A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jay Happ will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Ripped down the first base line.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go
to. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Comes set and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Justin Smoke now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pilar is off at first with 2 away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Avisail Garcia would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Marco Estrada gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Leading off at the plate now is the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Bouncer to the left side. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And there's one down now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Grounded to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. So here is Avisail Garcia. In past meetings with J-Hap, he's just 1 for 6. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Smoke toward third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Castellanos into shallow left, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Mookie Betts. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a
changeup over the outside corner. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Set to get his day started, Andrew Benintendi, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Lifted down the line in left. Altair is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and you're now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Aaron Altair, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up on it.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So striding forward now, Russell Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Altair leads off second with nobody out. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. On a line, that's a base hit. Altair rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. He's running. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. To 1-2 now. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So digging in now, Sandy Leon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Garcia. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Nope. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick, little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Leon stands at second with 2 gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Altair is there, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Up around the face.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count now. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First pitch on its way. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's another 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. Moreland has it, and Moreland will take this one to the bank himself, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 3-1. can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
This is flared out towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Hit in the air to right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strike at bat. Comes set, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. So this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
A 1-0 delivery. Here's a hard hit ball. Ramirez at shortstop, able to take it in. And that's allowed out number 1.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Two 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Pillar is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Popped him up. Castellanos is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Hanley.
So one away here with the bases empty, and here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a curveball right on the corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This year against right-handed pitching, Castellanos brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Castellanos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Heath Hembree is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Heath Hembree.
At the plate, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1. is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. High in the air and deep to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Grounded up the first baseline. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. To short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Nunez on third with 2 out. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2.
Nope,
and they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here it is.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Tommy Lane is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90, Tommy Lane.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
Hitting out for Toronto, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Barnes.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. So far on the year, Betts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batter, center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Hanley.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. In to score is the runner from first.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The catcher, number 5, Sandy Leon.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Castellanos over at second. Moreland on at first with 2 down. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Striding in, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and 1 to Aaron Altair. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Drilled on the ground is short, and Ramirez can't hang on. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kevin Pillar. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Runners on first with one down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Castellanos has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Devin Travis. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Blue Jays held in check. Our score remains 2-1. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Pitch popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Craig Kimbrell.
Josh Donaldson will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Donaldson stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball stays high.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0 is played off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He loses him on ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sacrifice attempt here. Ramirez on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam, but you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Martinez is after it. And this will land foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tommy Lane claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox.